Any other corrections to the body of the report?
No, Your Honor.
And with respect to the guidelines?
With respect to the guidelines, starting with the first one, the carjacking offense, no changes to the PRVs. The only change that we have are to the offense variables. That is OV 12 should be 10 points. I did discuss that with Mr. Sinclair. He's in agreement. The total OV level should be 55. The OV level stays the same at 3. The guideline minimum range does not change.
All right, so OV 12, instead of 1, it should be 10,
Correct.
making the total 55. OV level 3, okay, but and I think Mr. Sinclair already placed on the record that he had no objections to these changes, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please continue.
With regards to the criminal enterprise charge, Your Honor, OV1 is 15, which is correct, but OV3 should be 0. If the court recalls, we had this discussion with regards to the third defendant on this case, Corey Moore. The people are in agreement that OV3 should be 0 and not 100. OV12 should be 10. OV13 should be 25. Bringing down the OV level to 80. Or the total is to 80. The OV level stays the same, and the guideline minimum range stays the same as well.
And again, just, I know you said it, but just for the record again, no objection, correct?
Correct.
Please continue.
With regards to the third count, the stolen property, receiving and concealing a motor vehicle, PRVs are correct. The OVs, OV12 should be 10. OV13 should be 25. Making the total OVs 50. The OV level should be 5. It does change the guideline minimum range to 14 to 29.
No objection.
No, ma'am.
Right, those changes will be made. Any other changes with respect to the guidelines, or is that it?
That's it, Judge.
And any victim impact statements to be made today?
Not today, Judge.
Anything else on behalf of the people?
Your Honor, on behalf of the people, I do want to thank Brad Reckling's family, friends, colleagues, his widow, Jackie Reckling, who signed off on this sentence agreement as entered into by the people and the defense. I'd also like to thank the Homicide Task Force for the thorough investigation of this case. While this particular defendant was not charged with the murder of Bradley Reckling, he was involved, charged, and convicted of conducting a criminal enterprise that involved carjackings, stolen motor vehicles, and guns, which ultimately led to the culmination in, or ended with, the murder of Bradley Reckling, which he made the ultimate sacrifice for. And I think that needs to be recognized in this case. With that being said, I would ask that you adopt the sentence agreement as entered into by the people in the defense, and when it is appropriate, if people would move to dismiss the appropriate counts as indicated on the plea agreement.
Thank you. On behalf of Mr. Goins.
Yes, ma'am. So our thoughts and prayers are with the individuals and the families impacted by the actions that bring us to court today. Mr. Goins has accepted his portion of responsibility for those actions, asking the court to adopt the sentence agreement that we arrived at sentencing today with, and of course no objection to the dismissal of the counts that are also part of the sentence agreement.
Thank you for that. Mr. Sinclair. Mr. Goins, today is the day and time set for sentencing. Is there anything that you would like to say to the court before the court imposes a sentence?
No, Your Honor.
All right. If you would please stand, sir. The court is going to abide by the sentence agreement you entered into with the people of the state of Michigan, sentencing you as follows. As to count 4, receiving and concealing stolen property or motor vehicle, the court sentences you to 1 to 5 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. As to count 13, carjacking, the court sentences you to 8 to 30 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections, which would be consecutive to count 14, weapons, felony, firearm, 2 years, which must be served consecutive to and preceding count 13, which is the carjacking. The court also sentences you for count 15, conducting a criminal enterprise, 5 to 20 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. Is there a motion from the people?
There is a motion, Your Honor, pursuant to the sentence agreement, the people would move to dismiss counts 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12.
Any objection?
None, Judge.
Counts 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12 will be dismissed pursuant to the sentence agreement you entered into with the people of the state of Michigan. You must pay a crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130. You must pay court costs in the amount of $300. You must pay $272 in state costs. You may file an application for leave to appeal your conviction and sentence, and if you choose to do so, you must do so within 42 days. If you cannot afford an attorney, the court will appoint an attorney, furnish the attorney with portions of the record and transcript necessary to handle your appeal. This request must also be made within 42 days. You should have just received a document that you needed to initial and date. It's acknowledging that I've given you your appellate rights in this matter. Is there an acknowledgement for the record, please?
Yes, ma'am. The document has been received, initial date, and returned to the court.
All right, Mr. Goins is remanded to the Michigan Department of Corrections. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.